The question says convert to percentages. Okay, so these are decimal. We are moving from decimal to percentage. So how do we do this? Solution. Okay, so for the first one we have 0.125. Okay, to take this to a percentage, the first thing we need to do is to take to fraction. So how do we take this to fraction? So we roll a straight line. Okay, the decimal point turns to 1, so we have 3 zeros here. Okay, as a result of this, so we repeat this at the numerator. Okay, so we multiply the whole thing here by 100. Okay, so when we do this, we simplify. So we say 0 cancel 0. Okay, this cancel this. So what do we have left? We have 125 over 10. Okay, so from 125 over 10, we can still break it down with 5. So for 5 here, we have 5 into 2 to be 2. Into 5 is 5. 5 in 10 is 2. Okay, so from here, we have this as 12 whole number, 1 over 2%. Okay, so taking this from decimal, okay, to percentage, we have it as 12 whole number, 1 over 2%. Okay, so for the second one we have 0.33. So let's take this to a fraction. Okay, we go a straight line. The decimal point will turn to 1, so we turn this to 0. Okay, so this is 33 at the numerator. So we multiply what we have by 100. Okay, so this will simplify this. So what do we have? 33 times 1, that is 33%. Okay, so for the third one we have 0.272. First thing we do is to take this to a fraction. So when we do this, we roll a straight line. The decimal point turns to 1, so every other number here turns to 0. Okay, so we repeat 272, okay, times 100. Okay, so here we have 0 can simplify this. Okay, so we have this as 7.2%. Okay, so here we have this as 0.18. Okay, so for 0.18, taking this to a fraction, we have this as 1. Okay, so this is 0. Okay, so here this is 18 multiplied by 100. Okay, so this is out. We have this as 18%. And for 0.005, so taking this to a fraction, this turns to 1. We have this as 0. Okay, so this is 5. So we multiply this by 100. Okay, so this is out. So for 5 over 10, when we reduce this, we have this as 1 over 2. And for 1 over 2, we can have this as 0.5%. The question says express the following percentages as a fraction. Okay, so how do we do this? Solution. Okay, so for the first one, we have 64 whole number. We have 64 whole number, 1 over 2%, or 64.5%. The mixed fraction, okay, we convert it to an improper fraction. So how do we do this? So we say 64, okay, times 2. So we add 1 to it, which is 8 over 2. So let's convert this. For 64 times 2, we have this as 128 plus 1, we have it as 129. Okay, over 2. So since we have a percentage, so we multiply by 1 over 100. Okay, so we are converting from a percentage, we are taking it to a fraction. Okay, so what can we simplify? Nothing. So we multiply what we have at the numerator. So 129 times 1, we have it as 129. And for 2 times 100, we have it as 200. So that means taking this to a fraction, we have it as 129 over 200. For the second one, we have 30.13%. So for the decimal number, let's try to convert this to a fraction. So when we do this, we have a straight line. This turns to 1. So we have 2 zeros. Okay. So here we have this as 3013 at the numerator. Okay. Excluding the point. So we multiply what we have here by 1 over 100 as a result of this percentage. Okay, so what do we have? So we say nothing to simplify. So we say 3013 times 1. We have it as 3013 divide. So when we multiply this together, we have this as 10,000. Okay. So for the third one, we have 11.4%. So let's take this to a fraction. Okay, so the decimal point. Okay, so here we have this as 114 times 1 over 100 as a result of this. Okay, so here we have, do we have anything to simplify? Okay, so let's use 2 to simplify this. For 2 in 10 is 5. Okay, so for 2 in 10 is 5. So for 2 here is 5. Okay, so this is 57. So what do we have? We have 57 times 1 at the numerator. We have 5 times 100 at the denominator. Okay, so we multiply this, we have 57 over, okay, 500. So from percentage to fraction. Okay, and for 12%, we have it as 12 times 1 over 100. Okay, so we are expressing this percentage as a fraction with denominator of 100. Okay, so what can we reduce? So for 100, so we can reduce with 2. We can as well reduce with 4. Okay, so for 4 in 12, we have it to be 3 times 1 over, for 4 in 100, we have it to be 25. 3 times 1, we have it to be 3 over 25. Thank you very much.